Hey guys, what is going on and welcome to another Fortnite Battle Royale video here on the channel. Now today, as you can see on screen, Heroes Assemble Part 2 of the story quests for Absolute Doom is here. Doom's upgrading his armour to wield the full power of Pandora's box. We need all of the allies we can get to have any hope of defeating him. Very clever that they've used Hope's name and capitalised it there. Alongside that, we do also have our Week 2 quests, which we'll take a quick look at first. Your 5 Week 2 quests are fairly simple. We've not got any really challenging ones like last week where you had to get Doom's mythic pistol. Eliminate 3 opponents with a Striker AR. It's opponents, you can do it in guards. Get a Striker AR in Castle Doom or something like that and just kill some of the Latvian grunts. You'll be perfectly fine with that one. Sprint 100-meter distance after taking damage. Interesting quest, quite unique. Shouldn't be too difficult. Use a mod bench in 2 different matches. Might be a little bit more challenging, seeing as they're only in the bunkers and on the loot island, so you might have to survive a little bit to get that one done, but it shouldn't be too hard. 150 damage dealt to opponents within 5 seconds of receiving damage. Let a bot shoot you and then kill it. It's not that massively difficult. And then finally, party assisted quest this week. Hire 5 characters or recruit 5 defeated henchmen. You can't recruit them at the moment because that is still disabled, so you might have a bit of a spot of bother with that. Before we have a look at the story quests as well, I just want to quickly mention that with the Champions Rogue quests, there was a bit of a bug that was preventing any of the quests that required tournaments to be completed. For some reason they weren't registering that you were in a tournament match. Those quests have all been taken out and replaced, so that means the one where you had to get a victory royale in a tournament mode, which was the hardest quest Epic ever created, is now simply just win a victory royale. It's not that hard. They have basically replaced some of the quests to make them a little bit easier, and now you don't have to do a tournament match to complete them, just to fix that bug. But part 2, I'm looking for something specific, Jones is, and he wants us to loot a Dr. Doom chest. Now, what's worth noting is this week, on part 2, we have 7 stages, and what's also interesting is part 3 is actually going to be in 8 days' time, which means next week we do still get another part of the story, but they're going to be on Wednesday instead. So, without further ado, let's get into a match, go find ourselves a Dr. Doom chest. Right, folks, here we are, Castle Doom. The top of this tower actually does have a chest, and I knew it was here, so let's open the chest, shall we? Oh, we've got some voice lines.
Find anything interesting in there? Maybe something shipping manifest shaped? If Doom's building new armor, he has to be sending those armor materials to himself. If those shipments have a paper trail, we can use that information to find Doom. And if I find Doom, that's one less thing for Hope to worry about. I've been there. Leading reality's fearless defenders really weighs on a person. She's got a whole army of people on her side. And some of them are even Avengers. She's ready for this. She just needs to go for it. And maybe get some more future-seeing FaceTime with that prophetic water ghost friend of hers. You know, back in my day, we did this kind of thing with nothing but a banana and what I think was maybe an...
Okay, that was quite a lot of discussion from Jones, but no, I can agree with what he's saying. Like, we've just got to help Hope this season. Like, really, really help Hope. We are battling against Dr. Doom after all. It's not going to be an easy fight, but she's got people to help her. So, stage 2. One of these henchmen might have a shipping manifest on them. Collect a shipping manifest by eliminating henchmen at dig sites. Now, this is a party-assisted quest. The dig sites are all over the map, so we're just going to go head to one of them. There's one at Grand Glacier. You can see they're marked all over the map. There are 8 of them in total. Head over there and eliminate henchmen at those sites. So, folks, here we are. Here's one of the dig sites. These are what they look like. And just be very careful because, dare I say it, there might be people around you. But all you gotta do is kill a henchman and collect their card. So we've collected that guy's card. And there's no more voice lines after stage 2, so that just leads us straight into stage 3. So stage 3, if we're facing off against Doom, we're going to need good gear. I can agree with that. And all you gotta do is collect 5 epic or better items from eliminated players. So you're going to have to kill people and steal their epic, legendary or mythic loot. This might take a while, So with the power of editing, let's skip straight to it. So folks, really quickly, if you're lucky, you might even make a friend whilst you're completing these quests, but I better leave before we get reported for teaming. So just like that, guys, kill someone who's got all the mythics and you'll actually manage this just fine. So here we are. Let's get out of here. What is stage 4? War Machine's been analysing those henchmen notes. Ask him about them. Report to War Machine. Well, we can't do that in this match because War Machine is up in the north by Doom's Courtyard. So, let's head over to the next match and get it completed. Alright folks, here we are. It is this train station that Rhodes is at, so the Latvian train station in the northeast of the map towards Doom's Courtyard. And if you come over here, there is Rhodes, so let's speak to him, or the War Machine, whatever you want to call him. We took a look at those notes you found on Doom's henchmen. Okay, what did you find out? He's incorporating pieces of Pandora's box into his new armour. Oh god, we're going to need every combat advantage we can get. Okay, my gear's out in the field now, I suggest you start practicing. Okay, we can do that. And then that takes us then onto stage 5, which is deal 300 damage to opponents whilst hovering with the War Machine's hoverjets. The quest is made a little bit easier by the fact that it says opponents and not players, so your guards and stuff will count, making the quest not too difficult to achieve. So without further ado, let's get to it. So folks, the true question now is just how much counts as an opponent. Now, I've come over here to take out the guards on the forecast tower with the hope that these count. And as expected they do, but we have some voice lines.
Exactly as you foretold.
Oof, that badly. I was embellishing for theatrical effect. You're back! Have you seen something new? Maybe a way of defeating Doom? I have seen something new. A feline ally. A cunning
Interesting.
plan. A victory hidden in defeat. You don't know more? Please, I have to get this right. We've had this conversation so many times. My child, you have everything you need.
Okay.
Okay. If either of you need me, I'll be in my war room looking over our intel.
Wow. Kind of a vibe killer.
Oh my
Really want to
god.
kill the vibe? I'll start scrying you.
An argument between the Oracle and... I can and will drink you. Yeah, to be fair, she's just a sentient glass of water. I agree with you there, Jones. But it's interesting that Hope seems to be getting quite stressed about this prophecy, which, fair enough, like, I can see why you would. But here we are on stage 6 of 7. Eliminate 5 opponents with War Machine's arsenal. This one might take you a little bit of time because you've got to find the arsenal first. Eliminating opponents again though, so guards will count. So if you find the arsenal, just head to one of those dig sites, if you can remember where they are, and go and kill some enemies there. It'll make the quest a lot easier for you. But without further ado, let's head over there and get it done. So folks, it's actually been a very, very tough quest to do, and what you guys don't see is that quest did just take me over an hour to complete. But we're finally here. Stage 7 is nice and simple. Talk to Captain Jones about next steps. Captain Jones, if I'm not mistaken, is on the west side of the map. So, without further ado, let's head on over to him and get this quest done. So folks, here we are. We've finally made it to Jones to finish off part 2 of the storyline. We found the Oracle's feline ally. Shuri paid me a visit this morning. She has a plan to take down Doom's favourite Doombot. Okay, that sounds like a good idea. I'm still getting details from her, but if we can take down that big bot, go on, we might get closer to finding the real guy. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so we might be able to find Doom by defeating the Doom bot. I hope that's not all the story's going to be, is just kill the boss. To kill another boss. To kill. I hope it's not that, but it might be. But that is it for Part 2, Heroes Assemble. Part 3, Shuri's Invention, like I say, releases next Wednesday on September the 4th, not the Tuesday. So next week we will have a video where I will... Oh wait, the weekly quests are as well. Is that a bug? Next week's quests all come out on the Wednesday rather than the Tuesday. Very, very interesting. Because that's very, very different to how they normally are. So, I don't know if that's a typo, if that's intentional, or what, but it looks like our quests next week, both weekly and story, are coming out on Wednesday, the 4th of September. But with that all being said and done, guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope you found it informative, enjoyable and fun to watch as always, and I'll see you all in the next one.